Hey guys, and welcome to another Mom and Daughter Reacts. I'm Tessa.
I'm Lorie.
Lorie, what are we watching today?
Wake Up Dead Man, which I'm so excited that's finally out for home.
Available for digital release or whatever they say.
Out for home.
Out for home. Oh, it's Netflix actually. So I don't think it's called digital release. I think it's called home release. Either way, doesn't matter. You guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, we just watched the other two. They're up here. If you haven't seen that already, those reactions are on this channel. What have you been thinking of the Knives Out mystery collection as a whole?
Loved them. I did like Glass Onion better than Knives Out by quite a bit.
Yeah.
By like a 0.3, but that's still quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I love Benoit Blanc. So,
Blanc.
Don't you like him? Remember,
Blanc.
is it the first one when someone calls him Blank and he's like, Blanc?
I like him. Blanc.
And Lorie figured out the last one just in the nick of time. So maybe
I
we'll
did
see
get
if
a medium, if you guys were
did.
wondering. I did get a medium.
And it was so much.
And I ate all
huge.
of it.
You did, I know. So I don't know. We'll have to figure something out if we can figure this one out. Well, tonight's D&D, so maybe
I get 2 sodas instead of 1 if I figure it out.
all right, deal.
Deal. I get
2
to have 2 sodas tonight.
If she figures it out. You guys hold me accountable. This one's a little long. They're all a little long though. 2.5 hours. Yeah. So because of that, we're going to stop yapping.
Yeah.
Because again,
Thank
we have
you for
D&D
rejects.
tonight.
Tell us what else you want us to watch now that we are finished with this series. And let's go. Okay, fire.
Benoit Blanc.
Blanc.
I guess to tell the story of the Good Friday murder through my eyes, I gotta start here. 9 months ago, when this old deacon said something way out of line, I did this. Shit.
You're a fighter, then?
No, Father, absolutely not.
Well, we have a deacon who would say otherwise if his jaw wasn't broken.
We need fighters today, but to fight the world, not ourselves. A priest is a shepherd. The world is a wolf.
No,
That's ballsy.
I don't believe that, Father, respectfully.
That's the better way to.
Christ came to heal the world, not fight it. I believe that. This, not this, you know? Just want to be a good priest. Show broken people like me the forgiveness and love of Christ. The world needs that so bad. You give me one more shot, and I promise I'll do that.
He's a great
He's
actor.
gonna die, I think.
Ugh. Josh O'Connor is his name.
The guy?
The
Or
actor.
The actor.
Yeah,
Your Excellency, you stuck your neck out for me so many times. I let you down. Whatever the...
All right. Deacon Clark is famously a... Nobody's actually that upset that you clocked him. In fact, kind of the opposite. But we do need to do something about it. We're sending you to a small parish in Chimney Rock. Just one priest there now.
Assistant pastor?
Well, curb your enthusiasm. You're going to Our Lady of Perpetual Fortitude, led by Monsignor Jefferson Wicks. Have you heard of Jefferson Wicks? Okay, look.
He's
Wicks
so
has his
happy. Look at him.
supporters
He's
here.
like, I'm
not
just
one of
trying.
them.
I know this is a punishment, but like.
Between you and me, I think he's a few beads shy of a full rosary and a real son of a... But what's undeniable is that his flock is shrinking and even calcifying. It could use some of what you said in there. You understand?
Not at all. Yes. Spirit's got me. Let me at him.
Hey. This, not this, right? Good luck, kid.
Good luck, kid. Look how happy he is.
I know
That's how
he's
I
gonna
came
die.
to Chimney
We're
Rock.
gonna
Daniel in the
die.
lion's den. David facing off
I
Goliath.
think so.
Yeah.
Young, dumb, and full of Christ. Ready for anything.
Young, dumb, and full of Christ. I like that.
Oh. That doesn't feel good to me.
Little ominous.
That the
Wake
cross
up,
is just
dead man.
Missing.
Ooh. I love him.
Hello, Judd Duplantis from Albany.
Lord be with you, Judd Duplantis from Albany. You here to take my church away from me?
No.
Good. Call me Monsignor Wicks. I see you've met Martha.
Martha? No?
Monsignor Wicks.
I probably shouldn't say that, but given the...
Father Judd, you are welcome here.
Thank you, Martha. I was actually just saying to Father Wicks.
Monsignor Wicks.
Oh, okay.
Monsignor, right, sorry. This is going great, I think.
Langstrom. I know him well. He handpicked you, sent you here.
You know who that is?
It says something
No.
to me.
If you listen to his voice, maybe.
I know you used to fly.
I don't know.
It's been a minute for you. Thanos.
I'm here to serve.
Take my confession. All right.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear
But I
Thanos?
believe you.
Yeah, it's Thanos for sure.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 6 weeks since my last confession.
I'm trying to think of what else you would know Josh Brolin from.
I saw this luxury car commercial. Sam had it on his TV, Lexus, and I thought, that is a good-looking car. The coupe. I've envied the power of great men, envied my grandfather's power as a priest. I wanted that, always did.
Oh.
4 times
Lorie.
this week, 4 or 5 generally. And what I say, 6 weeks? Well, let's say 30 times.
Okay.
This week in my bed, in the morning once in the shower, standing up, which was convenient.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, once in the middle of the night after a dream about...
That's all right.
About one of those Japanese...
Is that you right now? You're like,
cafes.
it's all right.
And I
It's
read
good.
this
I
article.
believe you. You don't need to. You really don't need to get into detail here, buddy. We're good. We're good.
So I had to finish into
Oh
a
my
copy of Catholic Chronicle magazine, just what was on the end table, which is probably its own kind of sin. No, maybe not. Not good.
At the time, I thought this was just weird. But looking back now, I know.
It is weird.
This was Wix's first punch. 5 Hail Marys and 1 Glory be.
Thank you, Father.
Ew. No, I don't need to shake your hand after everything you just told me.
That's clearly what
It
he was
wouldn't
thinking.
be his last.
Yeah.
Oh, and welcome to my church.
Whew. What a way to start this movie, huh?
Over the next few weeks, I settled in at Our Lady of Perpetual Fortitude.
Of course he put that there. Oh, God.
The only other full-time employee was the groundskeeper, Samson. Sam.
She liked
Monsignor Wicks.
Oh, he's gonna be a suspect. He's got a weapon.
He used to drink too, but he said to me once, if I can stave off that demon, you can. And every day, it is a struggle, but I have. I credit him and my sweet Martha.
You're sweet Martha.
I'd do anything for her.
Okay, so they are together. So it's okay, he smacked her butt.
As far as the church goes, Martha does it all. She keeps the books, manages donations, files everything.
File that.
She launders the vestments, stocks the supplies, feeds Wicks, plays the organ. She knew where the bodies were buried.
So this is the crypt.
Yep, damn shame. Got to put up a security camera.
Is there an entrance?
This right here, Lazarus door. Takes construction equipment to open from the outside.
So they're just keeping those there. Okay.
That one push sent it tumbling to the ground from inside.
Oh, damn.
Who's in there then?
Prentice.
Oh, geez, she's...
Wix's grandfather, the founder of this church, was like a father to me. These kids painting rocket ships all over his sacred resting place.
Yes, they're rocket ships. They're definitely rocket ships there.
What are you doing?
I do a little woodworking, so thought I could borrow some of Sam's tools, make a proper one.
We leave that. A reminder, the shameful sin of the harlot. Take my confession.
Yes, the
I
harlot.
need to be better about what I'm saying during this. That tends to be my reaction a lot.
That was Wix's
Feels
mother.
wrong during this movie.
What's the deal with that?
She was a harlot and a... When Prentice entered the priesthood and founded this church, he was widowed with a daughter. Grace was her name. Always a bad seed. She loved revealing clothes and her fancy brands.
Fancy brands. Oof. Yeah.
He's
So
like,
she
yeah.
was a teenager.
As a teenager, she slutted around bars, was soon pregnant by a drifter. Prentice had a vast family fortune in the bank.
Look at her in the background.
To protect his grandson, Wicks, he promised that if Grace stayed under his roof, the fortune would be willed to her. And so the waited for her father to...
I don't love them calling her that, but...
Martha, remember this. Wealth and the power that comes with it is Eve's apple. Temptation that leads to the fall. And thus protect our loved ones from its corrupting influence at all costs.
His day came at last. I was there. I saw Prentice take his final communion and die on the holy altar.
Oh,
Ooh.
didn't look very peaceful to me.
Straight to Prentice's attorney.
Fully collapsed.
Give me my money, she said. And you know
Jesus,
what he
that's
said?
not very
Yes.
nice. Oh my God, I need to watch my mouth.
You are heir to every single penny.
Just
Prentice
cousin's
had.
dead, Mom. That's okay.
And in his accounts, not one hot dime.
Oh, damn.
What did you do with the fortune?
Gave it to the poor, say some. Threw it in the ocean, say others. I mean, no one knows. That holy man's final act of grace was to keep the corrupting evil out of wicked hands.
I don't like how she's talking about this girl.
What is this? She said. But I knew. Look not for Eve's apple. Your inheritance is now Christ.
Ooh, this visual. With the red.
Demonic rage, she defiled this holy place.
Oh, dang. Okay, crazy.
Okay.
Blasphemy. Desecration.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Incarnate.
Okay, that's not nice.
So that's why they don't put another cross up there, I guess?
To remember, they said.
Yeah.
I remember that she did that, but she's...
I wouldn't want to remember.
I know, yeah, that's a good point. That's her, Martha, right?
Yeah, that's Martha as a kid. I guess.
Well, I mean, I guess you're little. What are you gonna...
Or I think she just walked in.
I said, Sister Grace, God, your Father, will forgive you in his love.
That's nice. Oh my gosh, she's just punching a...
She was trying to be
slapping
nice
her?
about it.
She died,
Oh, she got a scar on her.
throwing herself against Prentice's tomb. Brain aneurysm, they said. Struck down, I say, by God in his mercy.
I mean, to be fair, she did just destroy that church. All right, I get why they
And then
call her a
she
whore now.
Beat up a kid.
The darkness of that story was the bedrock of this place. What would draw someone to make this their spiritual home? The core group of regulars all had their reasons, and these will be our suspects.
Uh-huh.
Vera Draven, local attorney, she was loyal and devoted.
Wicks is gonna die, or him.
You became a lawyer so you could take over his family practice?
I became a lawyer because I wanted to do great things in the world. This place is my dad's legacy, and he wanted me to keep it going after he passed. Here I am.
Yo.
Hi.
Did you fill this up?
Thank
say,
you.
"Hey,
Her
girl"?
adopted son, Cy, just moved
Hey,
back
girl.
home after trying and failing to get a foothold in politics.
Hey,
Okay.
That's her son?
nice having him back.
And he came in
When
saying,
Vera was
hey,
young,
girl.
just out of law school,
I guess.
her dad came home with 10-year-old Cy out of the blue and told Vera she was going to raise him, no questions asked.
Okay.
He was obviously her illegitimate brother, but Vera accepted it. She did it.
I've given up a lot to be loyal to my dad and to Cy and to Wix. When my dad is looking
She's
down
innocent.
on me from
So
heaven,
it's her brother.
I think he is very pleased with me. So I guess that's nice.
I came this close. I was the GOP golden boy, the great hope. I've got connections and ins and outs. I was on the cusp, but I just couldn't engage voters. I didn't
GOP, that's Republicans.
have that cult of personality thing, I guess.
It's
Yep.
hard connecting with people in a genuine way.
I know. Believe me, I hammered the race thing, I hammered the gender thing, the trans thing, the border thing, the thing, the climate thing. Induction stoves, Israel, library books, vaccines, pronouns, AK-47, socialism, BLM. All of it I did. Nobody, just nothing.
Politics. Terrible. I love how they're just...
People are just numb these days. I don't know why.
Maybe we need to
You don't
get
know
back to
why.
fundamentals. You know, basic
my
building
God, I
blocks
can't.
and how to genuinely inspire
This
people.
is great.
The basics, like show them something they hate and then make them afraid it's going to take away something they love.
I don't think he's the killer.
Show them something they hate.
Well, no.
Nat
and
Sharp,
make them think
the
it's
town's
going
local
to take away
doctor.
something they love. Exactly.
His life revolved around his wife, Darla. She was his everything.
Darla left me last week.
Oh.
Took the kids, moved to
That's okay.
Tucson with some guy that she'd met on a fish message board.
Fish.
Fish the band?
I had no idea.
Dr. Nat was spinning out. He wasn't successful enough, rich enough, good enough for her.
Oh boy.
He would do anything to get her back. The closest thing we have to a local celebrity, the sci-fi writer Lee Ross. You probably know at least some of his books. The Crescent Limbo series, Ice Pick of Time, The Crystalline
These
Juncture.
all look like very...
Unplug my brain, from the liberal hive mind and come here and...
His book sales and popular standing have been in slow decline ever
liberal
since.
hive mind. Wow.
But he'd spent the last year writing a massive book about Wicks.
His teachings, my reflections, essays and recollections of an acolyte at the feet of a prophet.
I found it a tough read, but he pinned all of his hopes on it.
Jeez.
I can't take it anymore. My readers these days, they are survivalist freaks. They all look like John Goodman in The Big Lebowski.
I don't know. I think it might be.
This little shitwick sigh. He's got his little influencer fangs in the Monsignor lately.
Influencer facts.
We don't like him. We're like Wicks, be careful. You gotta shake him off. He's bad news. Opportunistic poetaster.
Okay.
Simone was new to town. She'd been a world-class cellist, forced to retire 5 years ago for health reasons.
Ooh.
Chronic pain, some mysterious nerve thing that doctors cannot diagnose.
That's not good.
I believed they could heal me. Suckered. Dipshit moi. And to take someone's faith and exploit it for money.
So now you go to church?
Don't you think it is?
Yeah, it's bad.
Feels...
But I understand wanting to believe.
This feels different, though. Faith in God to heal me. This is different.
That feels the same to me. I do.
I feel hopeful now.
Okay, good for you, girl.
Like a miracle could happen. That's how Monsignor Wicks makes me feel.
Is that everybody?
I don't think it's her.
The spirit really moved him today, huh?
Might be
Oh,
him.
jeez, just hit him.
Monsignor!
My warrior.
Wicks kept his core group tight, and the seductive power of his charisma was undeniable. Every week, he would pick someone out, a newcomer usually, and he would attack.
The world wants us all to be okay.
That's not good.
Any of your choices. Make your choices. They're your choices. Don't feel bad. Have that affair. Tell that lie. Have that child out of wedlock. Satisfy your selfish heart.
Oh.
Selfish, yes. Depriving that child of a family, of a father.
That's not really...
An assault on our castle, the institution of manhood. My own mother made that selfish choice with me. And I curse her selfish heart for it every day of my life, putting her needs and wants before the family God intended. I am enough. Me.
That girl.
Selfish.
Yeah.
That, she must have had a kid out of
You
wedlock,
are
right?
not. Might as well beat that. Yes, might as well.
I don't think that's the same.
Watch your child beneath that burden.
No. I don't think being a single parent
This
is
is
the same
not
as
the true church.
starving and beating your child. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I don't think so either.
You ask even the most hardcore of those in the pews, they'll say, no, of course this is not what they believe. It's Wicks being Wicks, pushing it too far. And what he's pushing for is a walkout. Why does he do this? Because when that person walks out, everyone watches.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Deep down in the dark, it scratches an itch.
Oof.
And by staying put in that pew, a side is taken. Wicks's side.
Ugh.
Testing tolerances, tapping deep poisoned wells, hardening, binding with complicity.
He's listening to the game.
So I tried to offer a counterbalance. Welcome to our first Father Judd prayer group. Thank you all for being here. This is all about breaking down walls between us and Christ, us and each other, us and the world. When I was 17, I was a boxer.
Hate influencers. Just kidding.
Killed a man in the ring. I built up so many
That
walls
guy's like,
of
wait, this is interesting.
anger, addiction, violence. As the only one I felt safe enough to put my dukes down, open my arms, confess my deepest sin. That was the day that Christ saved my life. He didn't transform me. He sustains me every day. That's daily bread, right? I think that's what the church should be. That's what I want this church to be for me and for all of you.
That's nice. It's a nice thought.
Monsignor Wicks isn't coming.
No, but
I mean, he just said it was his prayer group, so I would...
I thought we could just talk and start sharing.
But he
and
knows that we're doing these, right?
of course, I'll tell him. I want us to connect and
You'll tell him? You'll
Tell him contraction of the simple future tense, meaning you haven't yet told him.
Why wouldn't you tell him?
This feels kind of weird.
Okay. This is a prayer meeting. It's not a secret anything.
Oh, it's a secret prayer meeting.
No.
That's literally what it is.
I just texted the Monsignor.
It isn't a secret anymore. Now, if we could just get back to breaking down those walls through Christ's love.
He says, what the holy heck?
Father, I came because I thought this was an official church function.
Who cares?
Only he didn't use the word heck.
Okay, thank you, Martha. This is a church function, Vera. It's at a church. It's with me. It's official.
Or holy.
Can I see that?
I think I should
So he
go.
said, what the fudge?
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, Father. I don't want to piss him off.
Nice try, guy.
Hey, they're also...
Thanks, Doc.
I'm probably gonna post this tomorrow. Can I tag you?
I prefer you didn't.
I probably will anyway.
I probably will anyway.
I'm so sorry your little coup failed this afternoon, Father.
Oh.
My coup? Martha? Really?
If we want to pray or need to confess something, we can do it with Monsignor Wicks.
Could you walk into that church of your own free will and confess your deepest sin to Wicks, Martha, without fear? Because if not, this whole place is a whitewashed tomb.
Yes, I could.
Well, good.
Oh, did she just confess? No, that was her. Haha, I just...
Holy Week. The week of special services leading up to Easter.
It was funny.
It was on Palm Sunday that I finally broke.
Twice in the shower this week, doing that thing I told you about where I hold my hand upside down.
Lorie.
5 Our Fathers, 5 Hail Marys.
We're at 9 months now, Judd. How are you enjoying it here? Are you breaking down some...
He's like, yeah, I see why this was a punishment.
Yeah.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a week since my last confession. I betrayed a fellow priest's privacy. I know that Martha keeps her medical bills filed in the office, so...
Oh.
I went through them. I learned you had a radical prostatectomy 5 years ago, making you physically incapable of an erection.
Oh.
I can handle whatever this is. For the past 9 months, I've seen the way you tend this flock, and I don't like it.
So he's basically like, I know you're lying to me in your confession, buddy.
Every day getting more and more angry and bitter against his ex-wife, against women. It's bad.
Ooh, jeez.
Spinning out and angry all the time, paranoid. Did you know he literally built a moat around his house?
Really?
Oh my God.
And Simone, I'm sorry, Monsignor, but I'm afraid you've taken advantage of her. I've seen the donation numbers. I know how much she's giving now, and the past few months, she's basically supporting this place. And yes, I believe in the possibility of miracles through Christ, but what you're giving her is not that.
That's a lot of money.
Cy Draven, doesn't this new YouTube stuff he's doing worry you? Every week now, he takes clips from what you say in Mass and plugs them into his political rants.
18 whole views.
When was the last time a new person lasted more than one Sunday? Word's gotten out. Every week now, it's just this hardened cyst of regulars.
Yeah.
You're intentionally keeping them angry and afraid. Is that how Christ led his flock? Is that what we're supposed to do?
Damn. Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So he's allowed to beat you up, but you're not allowed to beat someone else up?
I'm the world, you're the church.
Even the crows are mad at him.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Anger lets us fight back, take back the ground we've lost. And we've lost so much ground. And now you're afraid. Look at those bare-knuckle instincts coming back. Good. You're afraid I'm going to come at you again. But you're protecting yourself. Because the world wants to destroy us. Your version of going along to get along with modernity, not wanting to offend this garbage world, they destroy us. Feminist, Marxist, bit by bit, they do. But I carry my burden. I hold the line. And you simpering
like
child from Albany, are you gonna get angry?
Terrible.
And
Not
fight?
him, the other guy. Him.
Yeah. I don't like him.
You're poisoning this church, and I'll do whatever it takes to save it. To cut you out like a cancer.
5 Our Fathers, 5 Hail Marys.
I think that what Monsieur is gonna
Oh, shoot.
be the one who dies.
I'm not giving up on this church, but he was one step ahead of me.
Father, Judd, prayer meeting.
Yeah.
I have kept this church. I have fortified it with the truth of God, and now the betrayal to find my authority. Get out!
That guy's crazy.
Wicks's final move, open war against me. I got pretty toasty. The world's a wolf. Don't worry about it. Hey, are you good to drive? Yeah. Are you sure?
I was going to say, he probably shouldn't drive, but he's on a bike. I mean, you still shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it back.
And he still has the wolf.
Oh, jeez.
Who's there?
And that brings us to Good Friday.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. It was a 3 p.m. service, just the regulars.
Oh, my God. I was going to say no one's there.
There was a strange tension in the air. I can't recall the homily, but it felt different. The anger felt less calculated, more unhinged.
He's just filming the whole thing.
After the homily, Wicks was spent emotionally and physically and needed some time to recover. He would duck into the small storage closet just to the side of the sanctuary so he'd be out of sight. Behold the wood of the cross on which hung the salvation of the world.
That didn't sound good.
He must have just collapsed.
Monsignor.
That freaking kid. I say kid, but guy.
2030.
Jefferson?
Oh, he's a doctor, though, right?
It's feeling his pulse.
Oh!
Blood.
Sure.
There's something in his back.
Wait. Don't touch it. Don't touch anything.
Yeah, you never pull stuff
devil.
out. How many times have we talked about this? People always do it.
I think he's pulling it out anyway, the doctor.
Well, the doctor.
Oh, he wanted the finger.
Oh.
Satan! Satan struck him down, the devil! Or Satan!
Jeez. Oh.
It's a little too late, I think.
The ambulance took just 5 minutes to arrive. Wicks was pronounced dead on the scene.
I don't think it's him, obviously.
When I joined the others outside, the police were just arriving. This was an insane event for a tiny town, and poor Geraldine, the local chief, was thrown in headlong.
Christ.
I love her. Mila Kunis.
Hours of questioning all through the day Saturday, until finally...
Oh, he's still got the
On stage with the Monsignor at the time of his killing.
blood on his finger.
You're the only one at that church who hated his guts.
I don't hate any guts.
Father, why don't you go get some rest? But I should warn you before you walk out if you're the town is talking.
Mm-hmm.
Side Draven for
Of course
this
he
up on his
did.
YouTube this morning.
Oh, great.
Church, and I'll do whatever it takes to save it. To cut out like a cancer.
That's not very good.
It's been reposted quite a bit.
Oh, boy.
But you need the context of him fully beating the shit out of him.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point, Lorie.
I turned on my phone for 2 minutes, and that was a mistake. A flood of messages to the killer priest. I was thinking Wicks had won. I was happy. The old man was dead.
Well, I kind of don't blame you. He
I
just
also
beat the
don't
crap out of you.
think he did it, though.
Him?
Yeah, he did not do it.
Show me the way through this, please. Hello?
There he is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Benoit Blanc.
Always. You're right.
Blanc.
You're welcome. Come in.
Thank you. I don't want to take you away from your priestly duties now, do I?
Hard to be in here and not feel his presence.
Whose? Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Who's?
You're not a Catholic.
No, very much not, no. My mother was very religious, you know.
Were you close with her?
No.
Mm-hmm.
How does all this make you feel?
How does it make me feel? Truthfully?
Sure.
Well, the architecture, that interests me. I feel the grandeur, the mystery.
I like how it got all dark while he's talking.
And it's like someone has shouting a story at me that I do not believe. It's built upon the empty promise of a child's fairy tale. get to a truth I can swallow without choking.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta clap for that one.
The rafter details are very fine.
I mean, yeah.
Listen, you want to kick me out, you go right ahead.
Yeah.
No, you're being honest. It's
He's
good.
just talking so much trash about the church.
You can't always be honest with your parishioners.
You can always be honest by not saying the unhonest part.
Yeah.
I kind of like that saying. I mean, it's not good, but
Storytelling. And this church, it's not medieval. We're in New York. Neo-Gothic, 19th century. Has more in common with Disneyland than Notre Dame. And, and the rites and rituals.
Interesting
costumes,
thing
all
to
of it.
say.
Storytelling. You're right. Guess the question is, do these stories convince us of a lie? Or do they resonate with something deep inside us that's profoundly true? That we can't express any other way except storytelling.
Touche, Padre.
oh, geez, is he crying?
Son.
I'm sorry. I just felt like a priest again. And now I'm gonna lose my purpose, and I'm frightened.
Oh.
I don't know how I'll live.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, you found him. Is he?
Who are you?
I probably should have led with this. My name is Benoit Blanc. I'm a detective.
You're a detective, so you're with the police?
No, I work in a private capacity.
Didn't do it. But in my heart, maybe I did, and the way it happened was some kind of miracle. I'm lost. I don't know.
Would you allow me to help you?
I would call it a miracle.
What?
Your lips are cracked with dehydration. You haven't slept all night.
Lorie.
He was the worst.
You spent it out of doors by the state of your pant legs on your knees in prayer. What I see is not a guilty man in torment, but an innocent man tormented by guilt. Let me help you.
Oh.
How?
This was dressed as a miracle. It's just a murder. And all murders.
Just a murder. And I saw
Were you
murders.
the Kentucky Derby thing with the murder and the guy that they caught with the photo finish camera? So you were on The View.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I need to come up to speed rapidly on the events of that Good Friday service. Geraldine has graciously allowed me access. If you can spare the day and accompany me on my investigation, view the body, trace the murder weapon, inspect the crime scene, you are in a unique position to assist me.
Okay.
Body.
Oh, Jesus. Ah! That was
Yeah,
gross.
I've changed my mind. I don't think I should be here.
I want you to get a clear clinical picture of what happened here. To see Wicks as he is, a corpse, just an empty vessel. Not a mythologized monster in your mind, but merely flesh and blood, dead from a knife wound we can analyze. Just flesh and blood.
Ew. Oh, that sound is gross.
Yeah, it's a wiggly.
Ew.
Yeah, look at
Please
that.
stop doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Flipping the meat.
Pancake.
Oh, my God. Flipping the meat. Oh, she's eating while she's doing it? Oh, no.
No, that's an empty wrapper. I think.
Oh, my God.
I think that's an empty wrapper. I think she just finished eating something.
Hey! No. I don't belong here. I can't be in here. I don't know why you brought me. Hey!
Okay.
You want absolution? You want ever to be a priest again, then you need to go through this with me.
No. Yeah, like to the cross. That was a good...
Understand the situation. We are not all buddies running around trying to solve a case. You are still a suspect.
Okay.
The point is, you do not need to be here without a lawyer. Do you understand that?
I didn't do this. If I can help find out who did, then I'm in. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
She did not want him to be there, clearly.
The body next to the murder
Yeah, well, she's just told him he's a suspect. She's like, you really don't have to be here without a lawyer. Like,
Tell you something. I don't even like the devil. Il Diavolo, it sounds classy.
what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I don't.
I mean, it's obviously way too early to know, but...
But that's it, right? That's...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, it wasn't red though. It's red now. Paint.
Yes,
I hope.
yes, freshly painted. We filled it with some kind of plaster and stuck the blade in that way.
Oh.
To cut you out like a cancer.
Hey!
Oh.
Red Devil Head thing, that ended up where?
In the church. I threw it at the church and it broke a window. I don't know why. And then after the chrism mass on Monday, Martha said she found a small broken window.
Kids.
But nothing else.
Like how the guy sits in the same spot. You see, he looks the same. That's funny.
Yeah.
Ah.
That is,
Dr. Nat?
Just having some lunch.
Nat, I can come over later if you want to talk.
I don't think I'd prefer that. I'd prefer not that. Ah, there it is. Here's what you did it with. Huh? Cut him out like a cancer?
Oh.
You son of a...
Tell him that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're a priest!
I don't know. I don't.
What are you thinking? Let us know.
I don't really think it's the doctor guy. I think it might be the first girl there.
The one with the influencer brother?
Yeah.
I owe Detective Elliot a fruit basket for giving me your number.
I'm just glad to be of service. You had the foresight to see that this goes way beyond normal police work. This is something even I have not experienced. A textbook example of a perfectly impossible crime. The stuff of detective fiction. This should not exist in our real world. And yet here it is, the Holy Grail.
I love the passion. I just need to feel confident that you know this case is solvable.
Yeah.
I'm incapable of not solving a crime. That moment of checkmate, when I take the stage and unravel my opponent's web. Well, you'll see. It's fun.
Great.
It is fun. I do love when he does that.
John Dixon Carr's The Hollow Man, a golden age detective novel, and a veritable primer on the locked door mystery, The Impossible Crime.
Never read it.
Hold up.
Oh.
Father Judd, once again, earning your keep.
It's on the book list.
Whose body? The murders in the Rue Morgue, Roger Ackroyd, the murder at the vicarage. This is practically a syllabus for how to commit this crime. And the whole flock is in this group? Who chose these books?
Oprah.
Oh.
Martha pulls a theme list from Oprah's site.
Well, this confirms my theory. Killer certainly imitated the traditional methods of a locked door mystery story, which makes things simple. Or club time. Come on, kids.
So they've all...
In The Hollow Man, the detective, Gideon Fell, gives a rundown of all possible methods of a locked door killing. So let's line them up and knock them down. Possibility number one. Wicks was stabbed with the knife before entering the closet. Father Judd, would you take your place right where you were? Wicks completes his sermon. Any device behind him capable of propelling a heavy, unbalanced dagger into his back would have been hidden from the camera and the witnesses in the nave, but certainly would have been witnessed by Father Judd.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see a knife-shooting robot behind him.
Knife shooting robot.
Possibility two. He was killed while inside the closet by someone or something that was outside the closet.
Something shot the knife into the closet from out here? Nope, that's nuts.
Nuts and impossible on several fronts. Possibility two. Next. Progress.
Okay.
How many more possibilities are there?
Not many. Three.
Not many.
He was killed while inside the closet by a device that was also inside the closet.
What triggered with the remote?
Well, these walls are thick, but a very strong RF signal could blast through them. Remote control, knife propelling device in an empty box.
Stained floor.
Wicks fell on his stomach. His face was towards the door, so he was standing at the back facing out. The knife must have somehow come through the back wall.
However, Rock of Gibraltar.
What about a false wall that was removed later?
Go to town, Father Brown.
No. My boys would have noticed a fake wall.
Nothing else was found on the floor of this space.
No, just the red thread.
Wait, what? The red thread?
2 strings of thick red thread, about 3 inches long, found there, over by the body, next to the hip.
What's possibility 4? Martha?
Throw them out!
Martha?
Throw them out!
She's crazy.
This holy place, like some crime scene, like some tawdry police show.
Well, it is a crime scene.
I know.
Martha, you should go home and get some rest. Can I do anything for you?
Leave.
Oh.
You've always hated the Monsignor, and you have nothing but contempt for us.
He's also always been a dick.
Your original sin has stained this place. False priest.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, but yeah, if finding the facts with that detective puts me against you and this flock, then so be it. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Can I use your bag?
I mean...
He needs to let some anger out.
Ooh, okay.
The body, the weapon, the crime scene, robot knife guns and angles of view and stone walls and remote controls.
Robot knife guns.
And remote controls. You didn't listen to the game during Friday's service on your radio.
I would not. Martha doesn't approve.
So you taped it?
Yep.
I've overlaid a timestamp taking into account the broadcast delay. Dr. Sharp's call to the hospital happened at 3:47 p.m. And 90 seconds before that, yes, it is consistent with a strong burst of RF interference that you might get from a souped-up remote control.
Oh, dang.
This is it, right? This triggered the knife robot. This has got to be it. You can...
The knife robot.
Did you sync this up with SARS footage?
I did, yeah. The iPhone video has a timestamp. It's very precise.
Okay, can you show us, please?
Oh, it was right then.
So when the RF burst happened, he was already on the ground with a knife in his back, and Father Judd was staring right at him. Well, how does that work?
Well, for the knife robot, it doesn't.
For the knife robot.
We have all the pieces laid out before us now. Consider the origin of the devil's head, the red thread, the clanky clunk, the timing of the RF remote. It all lines up.
How does he know already?
With all the pieces on the table, this crime still truly appears impossible.
You told me you could solve this. That's what you do.
You haven't slept in 36 hours. I think it's bedtime. Come on, I'll drive you back.
What are you thinking? You're being quiet. I know it's because you're absorbing.
Trying to think. I don't think it was the doctor. I don't think it was the
You're right.
cello player.
Can't be impossible. There must be a piece missing, and I think I know where to find it. See, I think there's something in there, in your head, that I need to solve this case. And if I can't shake it loose, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go in there and get it.
Oh, what?
Okay, you're freaking me out now.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna have to go in your head and get it out.
Yeah.
Lobotomize you.
The story of the Reverend Wicks's murder.
Monsignor Wicks.
Monsignor Jalapeno. I don't care.
I'm not a writer.
Take your time. Oh. I'll be quite comfortable.
So that's his voiceover was
the
him.
writer.
Was him writing
Yeah.
that.
So I've spent the past hour doing exactly that, and now I'll put down this pen and hand it to you. And I guess wait while you read my story of the murder of Monsignor Jefferson Wicks.
Okay. All right. That was opening shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now does he know? There's no way. There's still so much of this movie
I don't
left.
think it was the writer guy.
The writer? Oh, the...
Or
yeah,
the
yeah,
influencer guy. Or the doctor.
Why'd you do it?
Or the
Better
cheerleader.
question is, why'd I think I could lie to you and get away with it?
He said, why'd you do it?
Oh, no, you didn't lie. I knew you wouldn't. You just didn't say the dishonest part out loud.
It's him?
When I joined the others outside, the police were just arriving. Joined the others outside, so you stayed inside.
Well, he said, why'd you do it?
So you were the only person with unobserved access to the utility closet after the murder, but before the police searched it. Why protect him?
I didn't do it to protect Wicks. I did it to save the people who believed in him. Just a little disillusionment.
I mean, it would have been on his breath after every mass.
Oh.
But everyone must have known.
The spirit really moved him today, huh?
Sam.
Right.
One good person in this whole place. Getting sober saved his life.
And he said...
I knew the press and police were there. Why let that be part of the story? Wicks had been stabbed.
Okay.
So this had nothing to do with it. An impulse. A little storytelling to protect my flock.
Oh, bullshit!
Oh.
And in protecting their bubble of belief, you have shielded a killer! Where is that flask?
Because remember, Sam said he was sober
Shit's
just
not here.
because the Monsignor was.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. He was stabbed, so I didn't think it...
No, you did not think. But we're into the woods now, so you better start.
Someone broke into my room. It's just hitting me.
Oh.
This is devious. It's calculated against me.
And now you see the enemy we're up against.
Mm-hmm.
We've wasted enough time. We'll use the gathering and the burial to question them all together.
Mm-hmm.
We must discover what happened that night and what this flock of wicked wolves is hiding.
That's a cool visual. He was very tired.
He needs
said.
to sleep.
He hadn't slept in like 36 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, final one. The day of his murder. That'll probably get a lot more views than the other ones.
Pierced.
Like, ooh, the day of his murder?
Murder. To be forgotten. As with our Savior, so with the church. Our church is assailed by the enemies of God, the harlot, and silence and bar us from our rightful place as the rulers of a Christian nation of faith.
Going through all
Definitely
the
wasn't
suspects.
Marta, or whatever her name is.
Martha.
Martha.
You call her Marta?
Yes.
Close.
Very
close. Crazy guy.
As our Lord was, I am betrayed by Judas.
Gentlemen, may I have a moment?
Judas in many forms. Remember my words. On this Good Friday, remember what's to come. Remember, all of you.
I said she seems way too sad about it, Martha.
And she's known him since they were basically the same age. I guess he's a little younger than her, right?
Hour approaches the hour I have warned you about.
Right? Isn't that what when we saw them?
For behold, though he is struck down, the righteous Son of God will rise again. Eve's apple restored to the tree. Gnash your teeth in the darkness, you unfaithful devils, as you lie cold and forgotten.
Okay.
Will rise again in glory and vengeance and power.
He's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry about your loss, Father. Here, sign on the bottom.
Sorry for your loss, sign.
I don't care what the internet says. I think it's a chance you didn't do it.
Thanks.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Collaborate
Benoit
and
freaking Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna get to the bottom of who killed Monsignor Wicks and why, and then that's it.
And then that's it.
And we're going to start with what happened that night right here in this very room.
You mean the time Judd admitted to all of us that he killed the man?
And now he's covering his ass by attacking us. He's a Pino.
A Pino?
Priest in name only.
I think that was the other guy who died.
And then some libtard will make a podcast about all of this, and before you know it,
God,
the idiot
stop
versions
talking
of all of us will end up on Netflix.
That's funny.
God
Because
forbid.
this is on Netflix. Oh my goodness. Jesus, lady.
I can walk, Martha. Just hurts. Wicks was a con man. Miracles and supernatural power of God bullshit. I really bleed.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you.
About the shadowy meeting with Wicks that took place in this room on Palm Sunday.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What was that meeting actually about? Who wants to go first?
Oh, damn.
I'll tell you.
Sai, hey, wait, hold on there, buddy. Hey.
No. You shut your mouth, you little...
Oh.
If made public, could ruin people in this room.
I recorded the whole thing. Just hit play.
No! They really don't want anybody to see it. I liked how they did that. Did you like that transition?
And then it was...
Very dramatic, Vera. Got your audience. What's this about?
I've been thinking about your mom.
Oh, she called the meeting.
I never knew her, but growing up in this church, I knew the story of the harlot. Yesterday, I got a call from a family law colleague in Brooklyn. He wanted to double-check contact details for Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, my client, because my client had filed an AOP with him in Brooklyn.
I don't know what that is.
What's an AOP? Acknowledgement of parentage. Affirmation that I, Jefferson Wicks, am the biological father of Cyrus Draven.
That's that influencer guy.
For you, right? Who was the mother? Does it even matter?
Made her take care of him?
No, she came back and dropped this poor kid in your lap, and then she went and had a life. And my faithful father came to the rescue. Once again, the boys' club closed ranks, and there I was, the loyal little idiot, trapped. raised your son while you sat on your pulpit. Shameless, you hypocritical son of a...
Yeah. He was going on and on about having illegitimate kids and stuff, and he had one.
Yeah.
Did you know?
He's a piece of trash.
Told me this morning.
Yes, Sai is my son. From a loose woman of no importance, who I knew for one night and haven't seen in 30 years. Vera's father and I kept the secret, but no longer.
Jeez.
He is my heir, my son. Now the world is going to know it. So, rats, flee the sinking ship?
Oh, cut the shit. You're all standing by your man. You eat his shit with a spoon and come back for seconds.
That's kind of condescending, Vera. You don't know what we're feeling.
Kind of condescending.
Very shaken up by what you just said.
No, but none of you care, clearly. Look at you.
But we're fighting an existential war here, where the end justifies the means. A warrior. We need a warrior. And I believe that God chose Monsignor Wicks to be his warrior. So you and your son have my sword.
We don't know this woman. We do not know her. We do not know. Right, how she... Does any of this exist?
Well said, Doc.
Promise if I stuck with you, you could heal me.
Any of this exists.
That's true. I don't need you to be a saint.
We're with you, Monsignor Wicks. And literally nothing that you say or do is going to change that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we can tell from you being
Who does this
regulars at
remind
this
you of?
church.
I will give my final
Sure reminds me
service
of
a week from today on Easter
we're dealing
Sunday.
with
And then I will close the doors of this sad little church for good.
Damn.
But not before I have destroyed each and every one of you.
What?
You're drinking, Nat?
Yeah. What?
Oh, you're a dangerous man, treating patients, children, while drunk. This community should know, the medical board should know. No one must ever trust or hire you again. And Lee, Troubadour book you've been writing, its bootlicking idiocy is an affront to my ministry. It's my duty to warn not only the public, but
Oh my God.
you must be buried, exposed as the irrelevant
He's given
clown
each
that
and every
you are.
person motive right here.
Yeah.
And Vera, you are your father's nightmare. He would be so ashamed. Simone, I cannot heal a faithless woman.
You said you could cast it out of me.
I promised you nothing.
I've given you all of my savings.
You cannot buy God's healing. You will die in pain in the prison of that chair.
Why are you doing this?
Is this payback for the Father Judd prayer meeting? Because he ambushed
Father
us.
Judd's prayer meeting? I have kept this church. The betrayal to find my authority. Challenged him from inside my own sanctuary. Get out!
Oh my God.
You can't follow my path. Yes, we are at war, and I cast you out of my fortress.
You son of a bitch.
On Easter Sunday, when the pews fill with townspeople, I will lay bare the sins of this flock, cut you loose, and shake the dust of this place off of my sandals.
Jesus Christ. I need to watch my mouth.
With you all.
Lorie. He literally just gave every single person a reason. Yeah. Benoit's like, great, thanks. That was helpful.
Well, Glory be. That cleared the room.
Why'd he do that? Tell me what was happening.
Because I told him to. When Vera told me the truth, I went and found him. And he embraced me as a son for the first time in my life. He unburdened himself.
I hate this place. I hate this sad flock of losers. I want to get out.
You're the only loser I
finally.
see.
He's also the one who's kept them like that.
He told me his grandfather's family fortune lost all these years. He told me he found it just this week.
No.
Oh.
It's gone without a trace.
He told me he found it. He was going to shutter this dump and retire in filthy wealth. And I told him, are you nuts? Retire? Do you know the power of what you do on that stage?
I've shrunk the flock.
No, you've radicalized them. That is power. In a small
No, you
town, there
have
are so
shrunk
many
it.
witches to burn and zealots to
And
activate.
radicalized, but that's not good.
Your flame lacks fuel. But on the internet, wildfire.
No. Terrible idea.
This money, your cult of personality. Are you kidding me? Give me 4 years. You could be president. Together, we can build a real empire. As father
The
and son.
relevance is insane.
Terrible, terrible people.
Yeah.
Like in Star Wars?
Yeah, exactly.
Like in Star Wars.
Fueled by enough money, can you imagine what we could do in Christ's name?
Yeah, I think I can.
In Christ's name. But, Oh, yeah, terrible.
They're a liability. If they associate themselves with us, show up on cable news, even want a place in this thing, we need to burn them off like leeches.
That's why I torched them all, because of your petty vindictiveness.
Yep.
One of them might have killed him for it. You know that, right?
Getting back to this vast fortune.
Wasn't him.
So it's yours now?
Technically, yes.
Technically?
He didn't tell you where it was.
No, his accounts are empty. There's nothing. I realized 50 years ago what was the safest way for Prentice to hide $80 million.
A Swiss bank account.
All you need to do is find that account number. Oh, look there.
80
It has to be written down somewhere. Martha files everything, and it isn't here.
That's a lot of money.
million.
Yeah. I can see why the harlotor was upset if she was due 80 million.
But a Swiss account, we're looking for 19 numbers, so it doesn't work. Vera, did he ever tell you anything?
Even if he did, I would go to my grave before giving it to you.
You'd have done anything to keep the prodigal son from getting the fortune. It burns you up, you bitter hag.
That money is one psalm
Bitter
in the
hag.
Bible of
She's
my
like,
bitterness.
bitch, I raised you.
You should come and get your shit. It'll be out on the street.
I feel bad for her. She wasted her whole life. She thought doing something to make her dad happy, and it turns out it was
You.
the priest.
You're a
kid,
detective,
not
I'll
even
pay
her
you. I
brother.
don't care. This is very important. My inheritance and future political career depends on it. Can you think of anything related to Eve's apple that might contain that number?
Snow globe.
It's literally placed between them.
When you think of anything, you'll call me. Oh, yeah.
They're like, I don't know. This block is me with this snow globe. They both thought of it right away.
look everywhere.
That's so funny. He literally took it all apart.
This is hollow.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know that smashing Jesus at a church is a good, it's good karma.
The other girl did it. His mom.
And then she was struck down. Nothing.
He also did it very softly, though.
That's true.
Just a few boom, boom, boom.
Remind me to file this.
File that.
That's like
Doesn't
you
make
and Dad.
sense. I know, but if Eve's apple is the fortune and it's not a pile of cash in a Swiss account somewhere, what is it? They must have misprinted the date on this. It says the crypt opening thing was ordered last Wednesday. It can't be right. Who would pre-order burial equipment for a man who isn't dead?
Oh.
Someone who knew with great certainty when that day and hour would come. Give me that.
That's crazy.
That's it. Whoever called in that order, that's the key.
Okay, yeah.
Steel Wheels Construction, this is Louise.
Hello, Louise. It's Father Job from Perpetual Fortitude. We had a piece of your construction equipment here today, a forklift to open a crypt.
I know. It's not too often we get a crypt opening order.
Great.
That's what you had to say,
I have
honest
to
with you.
interrupt. I have a question.
Yeah.
The order for the forklift, I need to know who placed the order.
She's just going on yapping.
James takes the orders, and
James
he's actually left for the day.
Can I have James's number? This is very important. We need to find out who placed that order.
What I can do, as I was saying, is I can get that information for you, and then I will
That's
give
it.
you
That's great. And if you could call James now, I would appreciate it so much. Right. Thank you, Louise. I can call
Okay, I will. Hey, Father, could I ask you something?
Louise?
Will you pray for me?
Yeah, of course. Can I ask what for?
It's, my mother.
She's sick?
Yeah, she's in hospice.
I'm so sorry, Louise.
That's when you know they're gonna die.
I said bad things back, and now I'm afraid that that's going to be the last thing that we ever say to each other. I'm feeling pretty alone. Right now.
Jesus, this comes out of nowhere.
I'm so sorry, Louise. You're not alone. I'm right here. I'm here. Can you tell me your mother's name?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so they just put that in there.
I mean, I think it's such a thing of faith, right? And I like the exploration of faith, like even with, I don't know, I like what they're doing here.
We pray that Barbara may feel her daughter's love, that it will comfort her in this time. And Lord, I pray for Louise. She is not alone. This we pray through Christ our Lord. Amen. Okay, Louise.
Oh.
You have my number anytime, day or night. I'm here for you. This church is here for you.
Bless you. Okay.
That was sweet.
Storm, I came to close up.
I'll get the church. You take care of the rectory. Paul had a holy revelation on the road to Damascus.
Yes, I know. He was struck blind and all that hogwash. Probably just a case of pink eye. You felt guilt for taking a life, and the church, it offered you a place to hide and a clear method to give you a sense of absolution.
The guy I killed in the ring, I hated him. I remember I knew he was in trouble, and I kept going and going until I felt him break. It wasn't an accident.
Excuse me! You look at me when I'm talking to you. We're looking for a murderer. This is not a game.
It is a game!
Oh.
Solving it, winning it, getting your big checkmate moment. And by using me in it, you're setting me against my real and only purpose in life. Which is not to fight the wicked and bring them to justice, but to serve them and bring them to Christ.
Dang.
Otherwise, I'm just as bad as Wicks, making it about me and not Jesus. Listen, you don't have to understand, Blanc. Please let me be.
Wow. I have
I'm trying to think who would order that stuff, you know?
This is
Who would
important.
order-
Help
Like,
me
logically,
understand.
who would be the one
We
who
are
would order
here
that
to
for
serve
it?
the world.
To
not
open the
beat
crypt?
it.
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So when Wicks was talking about fighting the world for Christ's sake, he wasn't talking about Christ, he was talking about his own ego.
Eve's apple is the treasure. Eve's apple restored to the tree. Now, what does that mean?
Blanc. I don't know, and I don't care.
I don't know, and I don't care.
He's like, I'm done.
You're right. This is my game, not yours. Why don't you head back to the rectory? I'll handle her.
Thank you. Make sure the door's shut when you leave.
Logically, I feel like it would be
Hope you catch your killer, Blanc.
him,
Thank you. I will.
Martha, or the kid, and I don't think it was the
Him?
kid either. Yes. Like, logically,
Judd?
who would
Father
order
Judd?
the thing to open
Yeah.
the crypt? Probably Martha, him, or the kid. The kid and him, I don't think it's them, but Martha wouldn't make that much sense either.
I have thoughts.
Could be the girl who raised the kid. What are your thoughts, Mom?
I want you to search those back rooms and that closet thing, too.
It's good, right?
It's great, actually. Especially the part where Gideon Fellow walks you through the possible solutions of a locked door crime. You cover 3 of them, then you stopped. Now, having read the 4th, I know why.
Oh.
From the moment Judd enters the closet until the first of the flock has a line of sight into that closet is 9 seconds. Plenty of time to do the deed with the concealed knife.
Ooh.
That's how it was done, right?
Yes.
So was him.
You knew all along, and you toyed with that poor kid like a cat with a mouse.
I don't have the whole picture. If you could give me a little more time.
No. I found my killer, and I'm bringing him in. Where is he?
I don't know if it was actually him, though.
I don't know that I want to say anything. There's a lot of he is risen talk, and he's been saying that the priest is always about him.
Oh, the priest didn't actually die.
Is that's kind of what I'm thinking.
He didn't actually die, did he?
Did he like plan this so that he then will like, I don't know. They talked about, I knew that someone was going to come back to this door right from when they talked
Yeah.
about you can open it from the inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep.
Oh my God.
He was alive the whole damn time.
Crazy. What?
That guy is so terrible. I hope
Who,
someone
Monsignor?
actually kills him. I hope someone actually kills him when he tries to
You're
do
like,
his
this guy's the
stupid
worst.
thing.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I like how it
That's
sprayed the
cool.
camera.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that. Oh. He just got punched in the face. Oh, there he is.
Oh no. Now
What?
he's gonna
Is gonna actually kill
stab.
him? Ooh, this is crazy. It's kind of scary. I like the lighting though.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, there's so much dirt in his eye.
I was gonna say in the eye.
Oh, look how bloodshot they are. Oh, geez. Oh, boy.
I pointed out the weapon at the very first time we saw it.
You did. He said he wanted someone to kill him.
I did.
Oh no! That's Samson.
Who's that?
The groundskeeper, Samson.
What the hell happened?
Monsieur framed him.
Samson?
No.
Oh, the other. Oh, because he didn't like him.
No. So he murdered Samson and framed what's his name?
Judd. Father Judd.
Judd. Yeah. That's what happened. Calling it right now.
Wicks was 100% medically dead. Just saying, right?
Right.
Okay, and then I can also say out loud, a man can't just rise from the dead. And there's obviously some Scooby-Doo shit going on here.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
That motion detector light there, it's also a camera. It's not hooked up to anything.
Well, maybe it's recording something on a chip inside. Why don't you bring it into the media lab?
Remember they just said they needed to put it up because someone drew rocket ships. We'll say.
Definitely
on
rocket ships.
On the tube.
They were definitely rocket
The
ships.
groundskeeper is dead.
Oh, that's her boy. Oh.
Excusez-moi.
Oh.
Can I get some help? No! Sit around!
Don't ruin the crime scene.
Don't get your fingerprints all over the dead guy. That's not smart.
Lay into the dark! You murderer!
Oh my gosh.
But he has returned, and he brings vengeance! He brings death!
Yeah, because he killed Samson. And what's his name?
Oh my god. That scared him.
Judd. I keep forgetting his name.
I know, it's okay.
I'm just going to call him John. It's easier to
Not
remember.
the same.
This is Father Judd.
Father Judd, it's Louise. How you doing?
Oh.
I just wanted to tell you, I spoke to James, and the order for the forklift was actually placed by Monsignor Wick. I do hope that this clears things up. Hey, God bless you, Father. You have yourself a good night, okay?
Oh my. You should have asked her what mom was doing. Some kind of priest you are. Rude. I mean, I guess he's a little distracted. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I also need to stop saying that. But that was scary. You see the face in the Are you making fun of me?
No.
There's this, look, it says Fortress on it.
Fortress.
What a tool.
Slow down, Martha. What? What?
Yeah, Wicks is alive. Samsung is dead.
No, it happened. Martha says the tomb is empty. I'm calling everyone. I'm on my way now.
She didn't even mention the fact that Samsung's dead now? Okay.
Samsung?
Yes.
What are you doing? You don't smoke.
I did.
Did he tell you?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go witness a miracle. You enjoy your cigarette indoors.
You enjoy your cigarette indoors.
Oh
God, that noise.
I know, with the keys. I'm calling him, banging on the door. Boom, boom.
Praise be. It's accomplished.
He's a doctor.
So he helped frame the fact that he was dead.
That's my thought.
It's not great quality.
They said medically dead, right?
Yeah.
There he is. And then poor Samson was just there.
Samsung.
Samsung.
I'm calling him Samsung.
Yeah, so it records
What is
anytime
this
there's
figurines
motion.
on top of
And
I don't know,
this
I just
clip
noticed those and I
is
was like,
4
are they
seconds
supposed to-
later.
No.
No. There's an Alice in Wonderland. There's a Mickey. There's a My Little Pony, I think.
Cat. I'm not even looking at. Is that Donald Duck? There's like cats dancing. I don't know what that green thing is.
I also don't know why they're on top
There's
of this
lots down there.
computer.
Wonder Woman and stuff.
We didn't run the full database check, just the suspects you questioned.
I bet.
It's Father Judd.
Fingerprints are Father Judd. I think.
I sincerely wish I knew.
Why does he have them
Where
on
is
top
he?
of his
I
Chromebook?
sincerely wish I knew. I wonder if they were a lot of them were Easter eggs for the people in the movie and like Rian Johnson, the writer, director, and stuff. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I wonder.
I like that. I sincerely wish I knew. He's right there, actually.
You do now.
He's like, nope. Come with me.
I'm turning myself in. No, you are not.
Because you didn't do it.
I killed Samson. I'm guilty. I have to confess. Listen. How do I get to Dr. Nat's house? I regret my stalling. I only hope we're not too late. Now just get down.
I regret my stalling. I only hope we're not too late.
Once women in flesh
Run her over. I respect the badge, but this is our
You're
church.
the real cops.
And I'm not telling you that I'm going to resort.
Filming.
Please, I need to see.
Because she's all wants a miracle for her body, right? For her pain, her chronic pain. Oh boy, it's open. Oh, that's not good. Kill him?
Dr. Nat?
Maybe.
To like get rid of the person who knows that he was
Never dead.
never dead?
Yeah, maybe.
That guy's crazy, so I wouldn't put
I
anything
hate him.
past him.
He faked his own death, killed Samson.
Samsung. I can't take it seriously when you say that. Samson. He's someone from the Bible. He has powerful hair.
Framed Jude or whatever his name is, Judd.
That's like all I know. 'Cause I don't really know the Bible. What?
I said framed Jude or Judd.
Oh,
whatever.
That smell.
A dead
Rotting
body.
corpse.
Just wait here.
No, that's a terrible idea. Why are you going yourself? At least we're sure they're probably not killing Benoit Blanc, because then there could be no more movies.
You think they're gonna make like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th,
I hope
8th,
so.
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Okay,
13th?
okay. Holy shit.
He might be a little dead.
Oh, that is.
Did the doctor end up killing him
Maybe.
and getting away? Or is that going to be the doctor in the robe, maybe?
I think so.
Oh, nope, that's him.
Wicks. Yeah, it's him. I mean, for what it's worth these days.
For what it's worth these days. I know.
This might get unpleasant. I mean, more unpleasant.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's like an acid or something that burned all the flesh off. That's disgusting. Oh boy.
And there's a giant skull in there.
There's another body.
Oh, so he was killing the doctor in the acid.
That's the doctor for sure.
Yep, because the ring. So he was killing the doctor in the acid. The ring didn't melt? Okay.
I think it was just flesh.
In the flesh. Yeah, what's left of it.
And then he ended up dying too when he was trying to
Yeah.
drown the doctor in
Why
the
would
acid.
you put your arms in acid? That's stupid.
That is stupid. Maybe he was
There's
wearing...
butterflies freaking everywhere in this house.
He likes butterflies.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but maybe it's the drug that
Geraldine,
would
it's
make
Blanc.
him appear dead.
Yeah.
You're going to want to come to Dr. Nat's house. There's a body or two.
There's a body or two.
It's finished. I'll call you back.
We actually have half of a body and 2 skeletons.
Have to do it of my own free will or it won't mean anything.
You didn't kill Samsung. It was John Wick who killed Samsung.
John Wick? Where are you?
Wicks. So Wick.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Jefferson Wicks. Monsignor Jefferson Wicks.
Say Father Judge returned to his church and he's ready to confess.
He's John Wick now.
I love that visual that they keep showing the
Cross with the
yeah.
silhouette. I like it too.
There's everybody. All right.
There's everybody.
Let's
Father
get
Judd.
it. Have your moment, Benoit. Your checkmate.
Belong.
Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. But if you'd like to confess to anything, this seems like a pretty great place to do it.
Yeah, I would say so.
That was funny, Miss Cop Lady, whose name I already forgot.
Years ago, I murdered a man in a boxing ring.
Yeah, we know that.
Last night, that same sin rose in me, and in a moment of fear and rage,
Oh, Jesus Christ. I keep doing that.
I'm sorry. That was dramatic, but I needed you to stop
So
talking.
did he or did he not kill
That was
Samsung?
dramatic, but I needed you to stop taking.
Please continue. You said last night, but no, let
You said in a moment of fear and rage.
I was about to do it. If you could just be quiet.
not silence the voice of the Lord! And behold the wickedness and shame of the guilty laid bare before you all!
Okay.
The guilty was Mr. John Wick. What?
When Monsignor Wicks collapsed in that closet space, he wasn't dead. He wasn't even stabbed, not yet.
What?
He kept stashed in the breaker box, was sparked with a very powerful tranquilizer. He drank from it, and within minutes fell to the floor unconscious.
Yeah.
leaving him defenseless and giving the killer their chance to enter the closet and deliver the deadly blow.
Oh.
It's impossible. I saw.
What did you see? Blood? You assumed was Wicks's. Now, I showed you the answer to this. Did you see?
See, I think he
Il Diavolo, the pizza bar, the photograph.
was...
You thought you saw, but that wasn't it, no. There was a second identical lamp.
He did. He
Yeah.
tried to faked his death, whatever.
And it was also missing.
2 devils.
And why painted red?
Wasn't red, though. It's red now.
Same exact red as the mysterious thread found in the closet. Because the second devil head was there all the time. Triggered by an RF remote. Set off at the exact right moment.
Wait, don't touch it.
A moment of distraction presents itself. And the deed is quickly done.
Oh, God, but he really stabbed him?
The one hiccup in his plan. Father Judd, who concealed the flask to hide Wicks's drinking and returned later to retrieve it.
My God.
If Dr. Nat killed Wicks, who killed Nat?
Well, now we get to it.
Okay. What do you think, babe?
He faked his death like he was in with the doctor, too.
A holy priest, struck down by the hand of Satan himself, but then risen by the will of God.
So it's like he wanted to do that to get, like, he wanted to go on the internet and be, like, big and stuff, right? And that would help.
And then he went and killed the doctor and accidentally killed himself, too.
It is time for Benoit Blanc's final checkmate over the mysteries of faith.
Is he waiting for applause?
Oh, he was waiting for light to shine through.
Waiting for the sun to reach the...
Blanc, are you okay?
Damascus.
Oh.
Damascus? A road to Damascus thing?
Yes, Damascus. I cannot solve this case.
Huh?
Are you saying that Monsignor Wicks rose from the dead?
I'm saying I cannot solve this case.
Is this you sparing our faith or being respectful or something? Because we deserve the truth.
Yeah.
Can't you just give us the answer? Isn't that what all this is for?
Yes.
It is.
And would you consider blurbing my book?
What a turd. Would you consider blurbing my book? No.
Add another chapter, and then we're ready. We're ready to publish. Trust me, Alan. Call Random House. Everybody.
Well, yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
I mean, it's about Monsignor Wicks, so you can't keep going.
Yeah.
You got to finish it up.
I assume they'll arrest Father Judd now. I suppose they will.
You believe in God and all this Michigas is real?
Yeah.
God is a fiction. My revelation came from Father Judd. His example to have grace for my enemy.
Grace for my enemy, is that what he said?
Grace for those who deserve it the least, but who need it the most.
Her?
For the guilty.
You know the truth.
You, from the beginning, were like, it's not her.
And you made yourself the fool just now.
So that you could do this of your own free will.
So he said it only means something if you confess of your own free will, right?
Be her priest.
Oh.
Take her confession.
Take her confession.
She couldn't have killed him.
Let's find out. She would not have killed Sam.
It is a week since my
Right?
last
She loved him.
She loved Samsung.
Prentice, I saw him take his final communion.
Oh.
This is Eve's apple, Martha. My entire cursed fortune shall never again be plucked by evil hands.
Did he swallow it?
The body of Christ.
Or stab himself with it or something?
Oh my God, he did. That's why he just fell. And you were like...
So it wasn't peaceful at all.
No.
He took the jewel to his grave.
Oh.
So is that why?
Grace, she discovered that he had bought
He said he found it. Remember?
Yeah.
She knew her fancy brands and what would come in a custom-made Fabergé box, itself worth maybe $20,000.
The diamond was in that.
But she didn't know
Or
where
I said
he hid
diamond,
it.
but you know what I meant.
Yeah. Gem.
So that night, she didn't desecrate the church in anger.
No, she was looking for the hidden jewel.
Uh-huh.
A prisoner to shame and judgment. It was her one way out.
But she still had no right to beat up the kid.
No, that's a little messed up. Oh, no.
I know where he hid it. And you'll never find it.
Oh, yeah, no, now she had a right to beat you.
You harlot
fuck up.
whore, she said. Yeah, okay, well. And then she just smiled at her.
Yeah, no, you had a right to beat the... I'm clapping for you now,
And
woman.
she's laughing. Well, she hits her.
Secret of Eve's apple.
You are crazy.
I don't like you.
With defiant pride, I confessed.
So that's why he was like...
Yeah, he was like, to the wrong priest, she said. Yep.
Time is of the essence now. Last Sunday in the rectory, Vera confronted Wicks and you learned about Cy.
So I was real close to the full thing.
He was embracing that terrible boy.
Yep.
That's when I suspected.
So did she kill the two of them at the end?
I just can't imagine she would kill Sam.
No, I mean the doctor
Oh.
and the priest.
He had ordered the equipment to open the crypt, to steal the diamond for his own greed and lust for power.
All my life, I was not the bad one. I was the good one.
Oh.
If I failed in that, what is my life? My sole purpose, and I failed.
Oh.
Unless
Unless I killed him.
I could steal the jewel first and get rid of it forever. So I formed my plan. Wicks's death must be a holy mystery, unsolvable.
But you couldn't do it alone.
No.
So she got the doctor's help?
A weak man, I thought. Someone who would fall in line to save the church and stay in line to cover his shame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knew he was drinking, obviously.
It all went according to plan.
That's funny.
Forgive me, Samson.
Who made the coffins?
Oh.
It will be okay.
Oh. That's him.
He didn't understand why we were doing it.
Anything for you.
Oh. He said he would do anything for her. Oh.
It was supposed to be so simple. The doctor gives the signal.
So did Judd really accidentally kill Samson?
Maybe.
Oh. It's in his belly.
Samson retrieves the jewel. The Lazarus door serves its purpose.
Yeah.
Dr. Nat would drive off with Wick's body in his truck and dispose of it in that nasty gook in his cellar. A miracle. It would have been perfect.
Okay. Oh, and then Judd was there.
Did you know what had happened when you found Samson's body?
I had an idea, but I had to be sure.
Oh. He killed him? No. That doesn't make sense.
She killed them both?
I don't think she would kill Sam. Unless did she just fall, like they said, into the like...
Then he told me the fairy tale of how everything had gone according to plan. It was only then that I told him I'd been to the crypt, and I knew he was lying.
He did. He killed Sam.
Bon. My second mistake. Underestimating the temptation.
Yep.
Of Eve's apple. Our agreed mission was to destroy it or throw it in the sea.
Because I don't think Judd did it.
All this power will I give thee. Christ himself could resist temptation, but this desperate little man. Now here was his opportunity to remove
I was pretty close.
obstacles.
You were very close.
Frame a young priest with a violent past and keep the jewel.
Yep.
He took it.
Oh, poor Sam.
All that remained in his way
Poor Samsung.
poisoned my coffee with a lethal dose of pentobarbital. No remedy once ingested. Painless. A little numbness in the lips. And he begged me to understand why he was doing all this. That the money would lure back his harpy wife, blah, blah. I told him I understood. I understood why he did it.
Yeah.
The body and him.
I had understood it all.
Oh, she knew he was going to do it. She knew he was going to. Ha ha, so you poisoned yourself, you dummy.
Elbows, oh. Elbows, oh.
That's okay. I forgot all about that part.
And then that's the glass and stuff.
These things I did with hatred in my heart.
Oh.
Oh, he killed her husband or boyfriend or whatever.
He just
vengeance is
mine.
Yep.
And that is the story the crime scene will tell the world, but inside my heart, I know. Vengeance is mine. These sins, I confess to you, Father. I have lied.
Do I get 2 sodas or?
Well.
I have killed, and now I have topped it all off with a real doozy.
Father, quickly now, quickly.
What's happening?
I knew when I saw her lips.
Oh, she took the stuff
It
herself.
was already too late. She's taking the pentobarbital.
That's why he stopped.
Call the ambulance now! Oh, there might be a poison kit in the prowler!
Forgive me, Father.
Oh.
Wicks and Ned and Samson.
Oh, Samson's not your fault.
Yeah, Samson was not your fault, my dude.
Oh, yeah, and Grace.
Martha, Grace, you're safe now. Let it go. Let the hatred go.
Grace.
Oh.
Really, her fault that much? It was more of just the way she was raised.
I
I hate
see.
Grace.
That poor girl. Forgive me, Grace. Father.
Oh.
I like her. She's probably like
You're really good at this.
the least.
Oh.
She's the least terrible killer in the 3 movies, I'd say.
The Father of mercy,
We'll break it
through
down
the death and
afterwards.
resurrection of his Son, has reconciled the world to himself and poured out the Holy Spirit, forgiveness of sins through the ministry of the church. May God grant you pardon and peace.
Oh.
I absolve
Like,
you of your sins.
Ask for forgiveness for Grace. And Holy Spirit.
Yeah. This was really good.
Yeah. Oh, dang!
Shit.
He was like, oh,
$80 million
shit,
right
there's
there.
$80 million.
The 2 of them are like,
So,
and no one else is there.
they just look at each other like, want to split a 50-50? He's like, you can have it.
La la la. That was great. Whoop.
He just walks away like, you take it.
Yeah.
You restore this
The
church.
jewel was never found.
Oh, no.
The church closed for a while. Some got what they wanted, only to discover the one thing every holy man knows.
That's what he hated, he said.
God has a sense of humor.
God has a sense of humor. Is hilarious.
Yeah.
And some got a fresh start, maybe to find a
Good
path
for her.
that's theirs. I hope so.
I liked her.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
And some got their miracle, not being cured or fixed, but finding the sustaining power to wake up every day.
Hey.
And that's what I pray for with you. Do you find what you're looking for?
Where is it? Sorry. You know.
This kid, yeah.
God damn it! I know you both know. This is your last chance, or we're gonna drag your asses into court.
Mr. Wicks, control yourself.
She gave it to them and they're hiding it, I know.
We've allowed your representatives to search the church and rectory thoroughly. They found nothing. Also, Mr. Blanc was there when Martha passed, and he denies anything untoward.
I will find out.
I hope you come back to the church someday, Si. Your real inheritance is in Christ.
He's like, yeah, okay. Your real inheritance is in Christ. Yeah, so he just said, I was a little distracted, pour some more fat. Are you okay? Did it hit you or just this?
It hit like this.
You're
but
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
He
The
said you
microphone's
fix anything in
fine.
that church, I'm going to know, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Benoit Blanc pwned, owned with a P, whatever that means.
We keep pushing the facts out there, Martha, what really happened, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
Wicks truthers keep flooding our Facebook. It's an outhouse fire.
Wicks
Such a time to be alive.
Yeah.
You're going to be very popular once you open. Maybe not in a good way. Are you ready to take that on?
Let them come.
Good luck, kid.
That's enough. I'm gonna go.
Still didn't do a thing,
My first mass is coming up if you want to stick around.
Benoit Blanc pwned.
That's so nice of you. There is nothing I would rather not do.
There's nothing I would rather not do. Oh, all are welcome. Oh, that's a good visual with his hat and his cigar. Oh, he is going to make another. I saw that there wasn't. Yeah, so he made another one. That's pretty good. That's impressive.
That's
He's a
very
pretty good woodworker.
Especially the Jesus, which I assume he also made that by hand. And he is definitely like the accepting guy that doesn't like to use it as a weapon, unlike the last guy. It's Grace!
Oh, it is? No, it's not. It's Jesus.
Oh, no, it is. They were zooming in on it, and for a second I thought it was Grace.
Yeah. Oh, no. You know what?
It's the...
No. I bet you.
The gems in there.
Yep. Yeah.
They were zooming in on it. I saw the long hair, and for a second I thought it was
Wake
Grace.
Up Dead Man
because of
makes
the really
sense
long
now.
hair. Yeah, and it makes a lot more sense now. I really liked it, but I do think I liked Glass Onion better than this one.
Smurfette.
She's a
Did you just put
bitch.
your hand up there and knock her, I think?
Maybe. Or maybe she just decided to be rude.
It could be one or the
I
other.
don't know.
Who knows?
You guys can tell us in the comments if I accidentally knocked her over or
I mean,
if she
I'm sure
decided
we'll find
to
out
be
when we
mean.
watch this, but yeah, I think you accidentally knocked her over. You were saying, so you like Glass Onion more?
Yeah, I do think I like Glass Onion more. But
I like
this
this a
was
lot.
amazing.
I think a lot of stuff you're maybe a little too young for in this to really get, but I like the irony of like all the faith stuff and the political stuff. Like the political stuff is great. When he's like, I tried the coming after
that was
trans and
funny.
AK-47 and this and that. Da, 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 da. He's like, I tried all that stuff. It's
That
like,
was silly.
oh, or the I could make you president. Give me 4 years. I was like, it's about the manipulation that charismatic people can have on certain people. Very much with Wicks and his flock, right? And I liked that. Like he can just, I don't know. I liked a lot of this. I like how it is. It touches on religion a lot, but I feel like, and as someone who's a person of no faith, but I feel like people that do have faith, it's still, there's the road to Damascus stuff. There's still stuff in here that it's not going to alienate people who are religious. I don't think. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they'll be able to relate to this as well. I really fully thought he faked his own death.
Me
because
too.
especially then I started thinking back and like he kept talking about he's risen. And then during the storm, there was the part where the thing flew open and it said like, Monsignor Wicks, and then at the bottom it said is risen because it was like the he is risen.
Yeah.
So obviously that was still there because that's what they were trying to
make you
the
think.
story they were trying to make you think. Yeah. But that was crazy. I like it. I like the
insane.
twists. I like the reveals. I like all these actors. I think that Josh O'Connor is great. The Judd, the main guy, he's phenomenal.
I really
and I love
liked it.
Benoit Blanc.
I did like it better than Knives Out, but I didn't like it as much as
Glass Onion.
I think I give it a 5 out of 5 though.
Yeah, you really liked it?
Because
I
gave
really enjoyed it.
Glass Onion, if you guys haven't seen those reactions, I do definitely recommend that you watch
Yeah.
them. But I did give Glass Onion a 6 out of 5 because that's how much I liked it. And then I gave Knives Out a 4.8 out of 5 if I remember correctly.
I think so. Something like that. I don't know.
So I liked this one basically right in the middle of the two.
Yeah.
It was good. Not as good as the first, not as good as the second one, but I do think it was better than the first one.
I really liked all the twists and turns and
I did almost guess the story. The
you're
only thing
enough to
I
have two
didn't get
sodas, I
was her actually being the killer, not the guy.
Yeah.
Besides that,
I feel bad for Sam.
Pretty proud of myself for getting a lot of that.
You did. It's so funny because I love watching you watch these, or like watching them with you because you're so quiet for like the first half because
And
you're
then
trying
it's
to
just
absorb
so
much. I can
'Cause
tell
need to
you're
just-
trying to.
I need to first get all of the like motives, blah 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 blah, and then after that I can say who I think it is.
I can't believe that was his son. I never ever in a million years would have guessed that.
No, that's crazy.
And then he was like, I have a black friend. I'm going to make them take this kid and everyone will think it's hit. Like, that's wild. Whatever. That's crazy. I like the stuff about Grace. And they said, like, she just was meant. So what? She had a kid when she was young and literally that made everyone be turned against her. And it was like, that was her ticket out of there, like to leave. And so I can get why she was. And I like how she said at the end, I understand that poor girl, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was the least terrible killer out of them all.
Yeah, that's probably true.
She's definitely the least terrible killer.
That's actually 100% true.
Because she had just wanted, like,
to keep. She didn't want the money to consume anybody. And
then with
send them down
Grace,
the
it
wrong
was just
path.
like how she was raised, and then at the end, she accepted that was terrible
that
for her
she did
to say
that.
that to her.
That was awful.
And that Grace was just raised, like, basically raised to be hated.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And she did basically nothing wrong except, whoa, I had a son.
Right, I know. And the fact that he was after that one girl that made her leave talking about you might as well be beating your kid when he had his own illegitimate son is ridiculous.
And he
to me.
was an illegitimate son too, by the way.
I know. Oh my God, whatever. I know. It's why. Well, that's what he said. He was like, that's what my mom did to me. It's like, okay.
She didn't really do anything wrong.
No.
She was basically just a 20-year-old who had a kid.
Right.
That's
Yeah, I
all.
know.
That's all she was. A 20-year-old who had a kid.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And they said she whored around bars or whatever, slutted around bars. So she had to have been 21, I would imagine. So that's
Yeah,
even
she was probably
crazier.
like.
So who cares?
In her 20s.
People are crazy.
Like early to mid 20s is what I'd assume.
I know. I
Maybe
really
late
like this
20s, but
movie.
no.
So
I loved it. This
anyways,
was really
you guys-
good. Not as good as the second one. Better than the first one. But if you guys, we just barely skimmed over I barely skimmed over my thoughts on the first and second. So if you haven't seen them, you should go see our full thoughts on the first two.
Yes, we have the
Knives
other
Out
ones
movies.
out as well. Hopefully there's more. Listen, I'll watch a million Benoit Blanc movies. Would you?
Yeah.
They're so good. I love them.
So good, and I love the twists and turns. And
Yeah, exactly. They're great. Rian Johnson is great, the writer-director. He's amazing, and him and Daniel together are perfect. So let us know your thoughts on this and the others. Let us know your rankings of them in the comments. Be sure to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You can check me out at mamasgeeky.com. You can check me out on all social media, Mamas Geeky. I mostly use TikTok and Instagram besides YouTube. And thank you, Real Rejects, for producing these videos. And we will see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye.